So I've been watching Chantal's vlogs with her husband, and I'm actually thoroughly enjoying them. Obviously I'm behind on my videos, so hopefully they're still like doing good and stuff. I know this is unpopular opinion, but like I am so happy for her. I know, you know, there's a lot of haters out there who like to talk crap about Chantal, talk crap about Feline, and how they're like, we're just being used and all this stuff. I have nothing. I literally have nothing to give Feline. Besides my fucking heart, my body, my love.
Place to live, car, things to do, things to buy. I don't know why Amberlynn continues to talk about Foodie. Foodie has quite literally said, I don't want anything to, I don't want to be associated with her. I don't want to talk to her. Amberlynn just keeps trying to involve herself in this. I don't know if she thinks just because Foodie's the runner-up to all of this, of Girl World, I mean, you know, just on the precipice of having the crown, and does this to try to stay relevant. I don't really know, but she's speaking in a way here. It's like very supportive, like, oh, you know, unpopular opinion. I hope that they make it. Love you, girly. XO. Like, Foodie doesn't want to hear that.
To give her at all. It's kind of disheartening that people think that bigger people can't be in relationships or be with someone who is, you know.
And then they do this. They pull that superficial card. Well, I just think it's very nasty, and I think, you know, I lose my faith in humanity that people can't think that people wouldn't want to be with someone like me because of this. It's like, girl, it has to do with who you are, not what you are. But they just immediately want to jump to, well, this is about weight.
It's possible I've lost weight and just don't know, but, well, I guess I'll never know. I guess I will just never know if I lost any weight. Find the scale, Casey. Come on, find it. You're useless. Get right there. I think it might be a little bit off.
So he stood on this thing and it said 105 pounds. And the big hubbub about all of this was that Foodie allegedly calibrated this thing to take off 100 pounds when you stand on it. So if Foodie's standing on this thing and she's, I don't know, 410 pounds, it would come up and say 310 pounds. So when Pete stood on this thing and it said 105 pounds, it's like, no, that's not right. But 205 pounds, now that sounds a little bit more realistic.
Yeah, there's no way I'm 100 pounds. There's no way I'm 100 pounds, and I have no idea how to fix the scale. I don't know. It's, I guess, probably just from being, I have to guess, I would have to guess it's from sitting over there. Because, like, it used to give me, like, 200 pounds. Like, it used to say I was 200 pounds. Need to put batteries in it. Maybe it's a battery issue, but I don't know. Well, I don't know. No, I'm not really 5'1". I don't know what else it would be, emotional fly, because it used to be.
I would have no idea how to go about calibrating a scale so that it would take 100 pounds off. I mean, that you would have to buy a special scale to do that, or be in some like serious, I don't know, tech world stuff to know how to do that. That just doesn't seem like something that, you know, you could just Google and like learn how to do real quick.
Accurate. It was accurate for a while. All those times where it was showing Chantal at like 350 or whatever, back then it was giving me 200. So like and that seems about right. But there's no way I've lost 100 pounds in the past couple months. I played with the buttons, Adele. Like I was playing with the buttons. I don't know how to fix the.
If it really was calibrated to take off 100 pounds and she was weighing in at 350, I don't think she's 450. There's no way. I mean, I don't know her true weight, but I don't think it's that high.
Hey, Sleepy Bird. And by the way, I'm guessing Chantal probably doesn't know how to fix that thing either.
Sure, Jan.
Like, I'm guessing that she would have no idea how to adjust the... What's it? That's it. Every time I stand on it, the weight goes up. So, what's the name of the scale?
Maybe mid-video here he realized what he was doing and realized that he had to cover for Foodie, so he started to talk his way out of it.
Doesn't have a name on there. Jobar International Inc. Yeah, there's no name on the scale. And head down to 105. Yeah, the scale is just fucked up.
I don't know. What do you all think? Do you... I feel like Foodie doesn't even... I don't know. Maybe. It's possible, but... I don't know. Foodie doesn't really strike me as someone that would go severely out of her way to do this to try to prove a point to her viewers. I feel like she's the... I don't know. I feel like she's the kind of YouTuber just like, DGAF. Like, okay, you found out my weight. Good for you.
Hi. Roman, I'm not gonna spend too much time on you because that's also what you want, but you're pretty much just trash. So, I will speak in your language so you understand, okay? You are Enta Walad Miskin, and that is
a sad boy.
A sad boy. All right. Just so you know, doxing is illegal. So if you plan on doxing, you can plan on having the police at your door. All right. Thank you.
I was kind of thinking that too. If you're so up and down with people, why would you give him your new number after he doxed the first one? I mean, do these women learn? Like, oh, someone gave my public figure phone number out the first time. Well, you know what? They're a changed person. Let me give them the new one. Like, what do you think they're gonna do? Wasn't it Foodie that said when someone shows you who they are, believe them about Amberlynn? And I hear, like...
That's all I'm gonna say about you. Keep drinking.
Oh, that's nasty. That's really nasty. There's... Foodie knows how to get under people's skin. Like, there are just some things that you can say to people, it's just like superficial stuff. It doesn't really dig that deep. It's kind of like, oh, you're ugly, you're fat, you're like, name calling, just like general stuff like that. But when you go for someone's struggles, or you say something about their family, or you do that, like, Foodie goes to that level. She does. And she knows exactly what she's doing too, because she knows a comment like that versus just something like heinous and superficial, it stings a lot more. And she does this. She does this a lot.
The trash bag and his cuckold girlfriend.
We call it, you can call him Gazma.
Gazma?
Yes.
Oh, no. I'm gonna speak in your language. Actually, this is specifically an Egyptian term. Enta Yibnel Labwa. All right.
Whoa.
All right.
I feel like anytime we get any sort of interaction from Salah, Foodie Booty cracks up. Just he could wipe his nose and Foodie Booty would just be so giddy smiling. Like, anything that he does, Foodie is just over the moon about it. So happy about it. Okay.
Hurts. Oh. HURTS.
It hurts. You should really get an RO on FFG. She's gonna be dealt with, don't worry. She's gonna shut her smoky hole up one way or another. Alright, so...
Oh no. FFG is gonna get what's coming to her. I feel like I've heard Foodie say this 1,000 times. Literally 1,000 times. Like, I'm gonna take FFG to court. This is illegal. Girl, if you can't... like, hold on. If you can't even get FFG taken down on YouTube for violating their terms of service, how are you going to get her in a court of law? She says all the time, I'm going to get this woman. I'm going to get her. I'm going to get her. And then it never happens.
Let's just say, number one, yes, you have influenced how my future is going. You are an influence in my future. Absolutely. You have pretty much cemented self-worth in myself by realizing I can be treated like a queen by somebody.
Okay, at this point now, I think she's addressing Nader at this point. So we've talked about Roman, which is like a lesser, is like a very lesser side character on this program. And FFG, I would say FFG is a side character, even though she never appears. She's like the arch nemesis reaction channel. And like I've been discussing with Amberlynn recently, reaction channels are becoming the side characters. But this show actually has side characters. It does. We have Salah, we have Pete's, we have Nader and Dede, but I mean, they don't really appear anymore, but they still kind of, they're still kind of involved in a way. Like they don't meet up physically, but they have such an impact and presence here on YouTube and like responding to her and stuff. They kind of are side characters. So Nader, Dede, Salah, Pete's, FFG, the arch nemesis reaction channel. That's 5. What do we got on Amberlynn? We get shots of someone's arms and legs? Like, no.
Without being abused every day. Without being cheated on every day. Without being used every day. And lied to. Yes, a real man right here. Right here. So, I just want to say, keep using our names for views. You're not going to get any. I don't know if you haven't noticed, you haven't been past 8,000 subscribers in how long. People are not watching you for your cooking. They're watching to see you go to jail. That's what they're watching for, okay?
Soon, inshallah.
Yeah, I mean, people, well, I mean, I don't know. That's kind of weird to say because, Foodie, people aren't watching you to see you walk around Kuwait or show, like, meaningless little things like that. It's for the tea. We want the drama and everything, and that's why people watch Nader. Honestly, as much as they really should not, they should not give that person a platform whatsoever. I think it's kind of gross that he got thousands of subscribers to begin with. He's really, really someone that does not deserve a platform. So she's right about that. I think in a way, people do watch him for the tea, but they also want to follow his storyline a little bit because there is a lot there to unpack. Nader has a little bit of his own lore on this program, and I think people do follow that.
No, and so, I just want to say Dede now.
Okay, Dede is the ex-boyfriend, Nader, who I just got done talking about. Dede is the girlfriend of the ex-boyfriend of Foodie, who she's going off on right now. Foodie hates Dede. Hates Dede with a passion. She was the one in the video from 2 days ago where she was like, "You look trans. Look at this. People think you're trans." And was like, "You have size 13 feet." Just like a whole bunch of like nasty stuff. Hates Dede.
That young lady.
The young lady? Yeah, speaking of which, I'm not age shaming you, Dede, but you do look like you've aged 20 years. I know what that's like. I've been through it last year. So, um, you say my husband has no personality. None. Coming from Queen of Personality, I guess. Somebody who completely inserted their life into our life so that you could have a meaning to your life. You're like housing an abuser, paying for all of his rent, all of his way. Hi, basic, basic. But yet he has no personality. Really? Do you want to compare?
Well, though, Foodie, you paid. I would love to know. Wouldn't that be so fascinating to know the total amount that Foodie spent on Nader? Just between housing and a whole bunch of stuff that I shouldn't say on YouTube. So much stuff. So I think it's like a little bit of projection because it's like, girl, you did that too. So it's like you're really going to come for Dede for doing it? Or is this the part in the show where you have to be like, well, that was her past. Can't come for her. No, you can't say that anymore. That was her many months ago. She's a changed person now. And also, you're kind of making your relationship possible by paying for things right now. I mean, you wouldn't even be together right now unless you paid for the plane ticket and went to see him. So, I mean, making things financially possible. It's a read. It's definitely a read, but I don't know if it's a read that Foodie should be using.
What's your personality? Trying to be me? Really? Like, and the reason I say you're a cuckold is because your man is literally asking to vlog with me. Still, to this day.
In front of her.
In front of you. And
she's silent.
he's only come live again to address me. And you've made it clear that you guys are obsessed with me still. All you do is watch every little thing I do. So, who's pathetic? Yeah, that's what I thought. So,
Ruby said she's really such a vile woman. I don't understand why people follow her. It's disgusting.
Yeah, Dede? Listen, you, so I found out today from your boyfriend's big mouth, everyone found out, that you lost your job because of me and my beezers. Are you learning that gaslighting from the king of gaslighting or what? Because you're learning a little, you know, like, honestly.
Yes, so Dede did have a traditional in-person job, and because of everything that goes on YouTube, there's a lot of people behind the scenes that find out information about people, and then they'll contact their employer or make stuff up, or just sometimes they don't even need to make stuff up. Honestly, they just show what happened.
Using your whole name. First of all, so there, when you come online on YouTube, hard lesson for you, and I'll never be happy that someone loses their job. You're responsible for you losing your own job. So
Oh, I don't believe that for a second. You're ecstatic that she lost her job. That's a twist of the knife for Foodie. Are you kidding me? I'm not gonna be happy that someone lost her job. You're so happy. You would love nothing more than if Dede was unable to provide for him. You want to see them have a downfall so badly. I mean, these are your enemies. You want to see them crash and burn. Oh, she's praying for that. She does.
I'm the one responsible for you losing your job when not those videos though, right? Not those videos from Sam's Bar Lounge of him smacking the crap out of you, of him abusing you online, of you confessing to doing deplorable things together. No, had nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that. All me and my beezers, right? You know that you both have been...
I don't know if they still post, but there was a few months ago this channel named Sam's Bar Lounge. And they had all of this leaked footage from the back of, like, it's so stupid to call this because it's literally a YouTube channel, behind the scenes of their lives. So I think, yes, there was some woman named Jennifer who was texting Nader, like, I don't know how this guy gets so much, you know, all these women to go after him, whatever. But some woman named Jennifer was like texting him or like on FaceTime with him or something, and was recording or either, the footage on her phone. So it was like recording his face, like while he was having an argument and a discussion with Dede. And I don't know if those videos are still up, honestly, but I listened to a couple of them. They're pretty dark. It was kind of like, oh gosh, like how is this even on YouTube? But yeah, it talks a whole lot about like, God, I don't even want to talk about it on here, honestly, just because. Okay, so they still have a channel. Videos, leaked video, Nader, Dede, chapter 6. They're all still up, honestly. Like if you go to this page, it all says like trigger warning, explicit content, like all this stuff. So I mean, if you care to go listen and like what went on with all that, but like I don't really want to rehash it on here right now. But here, Foodie is saying that those videos had to do with Dede's job getting taken away. Wonder how she's making money now.
Hated online because of him being an abusive piece of crap. So maybe it has something to do with that. Maybe they called your job because of that. Maybe it has something to do with you using your company time to make pranks for him. So no, blame the guy sitting beside you eating popcorn. Blame him, okay? And you, trash, under my shoe. Your mom is blaming me for ruining your life? Really? You ruined your own life when you put hands on women. You ruined your own life when you are a big liar. You lost your job because you loved it the most, so now you can enjoy it the most. Right?
Yes.
And as for Salah, not a.
Oh, Foodie wants control so badly. She wants this to be. She doesn't even want this to be an equal playing field. She does. She wants that little backup. Remember with Amberlynn after the whole heart attack thing? Like, I don't care. She had a heart attack, and then looks to Jade for validation. She does. She wants someone to gas her up. She wants someone to agree with her. Right, Salah? Right? Isn't that right? Gosh. He just sits there. Yep. I don't think that's how it's going to go, though. I don't think that is going to be the dynamic of their relationship, even though that's what she wants. But that'll be interesting to keep tabs on.
Addressing you, he doesn't talk to trash, so he's not going to address you. You're beneath him in every way. Why would he talk to you, right?
Yeah,
you were gonna say something to him in Arabic, I think.
هو أصلا مكانه تحت الجزمة. Under the shoes, I mean.
Yourself and you love it the most. This is what happens, lady.
Would you allow her to sleep in your condo for
Me?
another night if Nader did? No,
Say what?
wholesome.
Who heard this before? I take high five, attack your wife.
I what? Say that again.
I take high five, you rebuke your wife. Huh? Some people will understand what I'm saying.
Tag team or what?
That's so weird. That's so weird. And you know what? People they report this and everything, but it's just every little comment, every little thing on this, like I guess YouTube just doesn't care to investigate or look into.
Tag team, man. Huh? Give me high five. You report your wife.
Yeah, and if you go watch the Sam's Bar Lounge videos, you'll find it extra interesting as to why Dede right here is laughing at some of those comments. Just saying.